Now, this is not from me. Some woman posted it. I believe that some parts of what she wrote are true. Okay, so here it is. This lady wrote this. She said, I tell my teenage daughters this: marriage is a partnership, a business, an agreement. It's not just about love. Think about it. I can be exclusive and love you without a ring, but combining our money, our credit scores, building a business together, creating a legacy, marriage is a legal contract between two people that says, until death do us part, we are building a legacy for ourselves and our children. Do not enter a legally binding agreement with a person who can't help you build, or with a person who isn't truly committed to the advancement of the family you will create. A man can love you while having effed up credit, irresponsible with their money, mama issues, and be spiritually weak. Never marry just for love. All right, so I believe that some parts of what that says are true. No, let me see. Open it back. Like, marriage is a partnership.
It is.
And
Yes.
what I mean, you do want to marry a person who has a foundation that is built upon something other than brokenness.
True.
So I don't feel like it's a problem
Some
with what
people
she's
who
saying.
are broken in relationships don't know they broken.
Duh.
Sometimes you can get with somebody and they can see something in you or make you want to be better that you didn't know you was trying to fix in the first place. It happens a lot.
So what you're saying is there are situations where you can work through things with a person to build later on in the future. I agree that there are situations like that, but the problem with that is two halves don't make a whole. And while y'all are two broken individuals trying to create something and build something together, it's a lot of bumps and bruises that are virtually unnecessary if you're with a person who is already whole. But that's hard to find.
Well, that's where you got to figure out and find yourself first,
Right.
and overcome the anger and hurt and the disbelief and the this and the other within yourself before you can move into a healthy
So
relationship.
the point
with
of this,
anybody.
that goes back to this.
It does, but I agree it's a partnership. Okay, I agree you're supposed to build each other up. You know, you gotta have two strong people to build each other up. As far as love is concerned though, you got to have some type of love for the person.
It
that you
didn't say that
marry.
you don't have to have love. It said you cannot build on love alone.
Well, I mean, that's true. You can't build just solely on love.
Because it's instances where I personally want to slap the hell out of Eddie. And I said hell because I believe it's hell that I need to slap from him. Like, we completely disagree on a lot of things. And we have grown to be better now with trying to figure out how, you know, even though we have a difference of opinion, we've grown to work on how to figure out how to get to, you know, just the middle ground where it is beneficial for the both of us and our family. But prior to the both of us growing and not being so bullheaded and stubborn, that junk was a fight. A regular, everyday fight over, no, it's my way makes sense. No, it doesn't. My way makes sense. And 90% of the time, my way makes sense. But there are times when his way also makes better sense. You know, like, but getting to that point is a struggle when you could enter into a relationship with someone who does see eye to eye with you and is on the same level playing ground or above you. And maybe some could argue, was above me in some ways. And maybe I was above him in some ways. And just the way that we operate and think and what we have learned and you know, dealt with in life. But I agree with this lady. Whoever she is, whoever you are, I think you're right. A marriage is a lifelong commitment, partnership. It is it's a deal. And people are so quick to break those deals and create problems that are deeper rooted than just, well, I don't like him anymore. Because love is something that is not supposed to go away.
But it
This
does.
is why that should be
The foundation.
the foundation of everything.
But
before anything.
but then the basis of that is we need to understand what love really is,
Yeah.
because some people mistake love for good sex, and
Or
some
lust.
people lust.
Look, see, that's
Some
where
people
you, that's where you
mistake
take it to the
love
Bible.
for
The Bible, you
you
wait.
know, attention or looks or what they have. You know what I mean? And if you don't have that biblical foundation to know, like, love is supposed to be all encompassing,
The
like I
Bible
love you
said don't be
forever.
shacking up.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it
you
does.
don't know if the sex is good or not. You hope, but you don't know. That is a cherry on top.
So wait.
Yes, that's what my Bible said.
That's what your what said?
Bible.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. So in conclusion, we do kind of agree with this lady then.
Yeah, I agree with her. I mean, it is.
I agree
Like I
with
said,
her part.
it is.
What
a
part
partnership.
don't you
I'm
agree?
gonna have to read it over. I got to go through
Come
it
on.
again. Like she was talking to
Unlock me.
I told y'all. Didn't we have this discussion about me reading paragraphs?
You didn't even read it, so you don't
Yeah,
even count.
what I say?
But
about
I
reading
just read
paragraphs?
it to you.
Yeah, but yet still.
Skim it.
Listen, you're building a business, creating a legacy. It's a legal contract. Till death do us part. Don't enter a legally binding agreement with a person who cannot help you build. Don't enter into it with a person who.
Okay, that part. Okay. Now, here it is. Okay, let's just take the twin, for example. Tia or Tamara. I don't know which one it was.
Okay.
Now, the one twin was, I think it's Tia, was fully established, been on television since she was little, and she met a husband who had absolutely nothing. Like, wasn't acting, wasn't doing nothing, and they want to get married because she saw something in him. Sometimes you just,
He could help her build.
with what?
And he didn't have to, maybe he didn't have the monetary component
That's what I'm
to help her
saying.
build, but maybe he had the wherewithal and the intelligence and the drive and you know, he had other things that,
Because he could have been her driving force that was pushing her. No, go and do it. No, get up and do this. No, come on, I'm gonna do it with you. You
I'm
know,
just
you don't
saying,
know.
You know. Not everybody is.
not everybody is established, but maybe his foundation was
I
solid.
mean, we've seen people be established, get together, and it don't last.
And everything breaks apart. But maybe his foundation is solid. If you got a good foundation, if you have a good moral compass, if you have a good, you know, source of who you are intrinsically, then that makes a difference in what you're trying to do with respect to loving and leading a life and growing with somebody. So, yeah, okay. I think it's very serious, and you should definitely take everything into consideration when getting into a relationship.
Check his FICO score. Check his background. No, I'm serious. I'm laughing, but I'm serious.
Hey, you need to know all of it.
Yeah.
But you also need to be
Check the
open and
family
honest
background
about who
because
you are too.
Well, not even that. You gotta sometimes you gotta check how they grew up.
Duh, that's what I'm
Because-
saying. That's the foundation.
Yeah,
Your
because you
foundation
don't know
is built
what
on
kind
it.
of relationship they had with their parents. They could have had a messed up relationship with their parents, or seen they, you know, not all guys, but you know some will sit there see their father beat on their mama, and then they go around and because it's the norm for them, they do it to their wife or do it to you know don't know.
Well,
You
that's
gotta-
why
you gotta
that's the
really
foundation.
do serious background checks.
And somebody, you can't enter into that relationship with that abusive person, or you know whatever. We'll say abusive for this time, and think, oh, he's not gonna do it to me because, baby, when I tell you that ain't true.
It ain't true.
Been there, done that. We'll talk about that at another time. There's no way you could love the hell out of somebody. You can love them. You can give them as much of you as possible, but a person has to release that demon on their own in order for you to move past that and grow into a better individual. So don't try to fix a person who's broken. Fix you.
And when your gut instincts tell you don't do it, don't do it.
You mean when God is talking to
Yes.
you? Listen.